Thanks, Jim. Well, Michael, buying and selling a home is, well, it makes people vulnerable. It is a large asset. It's a lot of money, especially when we live here in Vancouver area. What are some of the key points of hiring a realtor? And in particular, how many realtors should you interview before you commit to hiring one?
Fantastic. It is a big decision for lots of people. You don't buy, sell a home every year or every 6 months, so you need to be comfortable that you hired the right professional. From my experience, I would say 2 or 3 agents would be the max you can interview, but most importantly, have the right questions. What questions do you ask? And some of the top 5 questions I prepare, which pass on to clients, is what have been your experience in my neighborhood and selling condo or my detached home. Second question, what are the references? Can you ask if the realtor cannot provide references, then there's something there. Check out the Google reviews. Another question is, what is the whole map? What's the process? What do I happen from A to B? So if a realtor should be able to give you a good idea of all the services they provide.
Absolutely, yeah. And it sounds like you're kind of leading into being able to manage expectations with your clients so that they remain happy with you. Now, is a realtor's commission negotiable?
I get that questions asked all the time. And maybe a test question for some sellers. And if an agent cannot negotiate their own commission, then they might not be so good at negotiating their own property sale. So it is negotiable. However, there are services which an agent might need to cut to, and the property is not getting full exposure.
Okay. So what kind of what services should you expect? Should a buyer or seller expect from an experienced realtor?
They should know that the agent should know the market. They should know the trends, and they should have a good network and good Rolodex, or what I call a black book, and able to provide the comfort to the client what's going to happen and how you're going about it.
Wonderful. Now I know from speaking with you, you offer some other services, well, access to services that sometimes I guess the clients wouldn't even expect that you have access to, and that's kind of a bonus. Can you describe some of those interesting alternative services that make buying and selling a lot easier for those people?
Certainly. So it depends on a client situation. Let's say they downsize, or the right word I use, right size. Decluttering services. You know, people live in their same home for 40 years, so they have lots of stuff to either sell or take consign, or landscaping. If the property it is in good shape, but a coat of paint will make a whole lot of difference. Statistics show that nice curb appeal, coat of paint can add 70% of the value of the sales.
So what are some details that clients you find overlook when they're looking for a realtor?
They overlook the attention to details. They're either too comfortable, too confident on their product, and they don't paint, or they don't change the light bulb, or the small details make a whole lot of difference. When someone walks in your home, they get that feeling where, oh, this feels like home. When
someone's been with a realtor, they're not getting the results that they want, when is it prudent to decide to move on and end that contract?
So the same like a hairdresser, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I've been with the same hairdresser for 14 years, so I would never leave her. But if a good analogy for the real estate agent, if you have a relationship with someone, you start asking questions, and having a frank communication with that agent, can solve lots of problems.
So, Michael, where can potential clients find you?
Certainly. Please log into my website. There's lots of resources there, michaeltudorie.com, and also check out my YouTube channel.
Wonderful. Thank you for spending some time with us today.
Thank you.
Michael Tudorie, expert realtor.
This edition of Inside Real Estate has been brought to you by Michael Tudorie of RE/MAX Select Properties. Find your home, find your story.